All right, welcome back to the Explainer class, everyone. Today, I'm here to give you a really high-energy, totally direct-to-the-point masterclass. We're going to help you absolutely crush Chapter 10 on your board exams. We're basically taking the heavy textbook material and distilling it down into the ultimate study guide. So grab your notebooks, get focused, and let's master marketing management together.
Okay, so here's our syllabus for this explainer. 1. Defining marketing management. 2. Marketing versus selling. 3. The 5 ideologies. 4. The marketing mix. And 5. Board exam mnemonic hacks. Let's get right into it. Section 1. Defining marketing management. Let's figure out what it actually means in the real world.
Listen, if you really want to wow the examiner, you should directly quote Professor Philip Kotler. I want you to emphasize his framing of marketing as a social process. You see, it's not just some mechanical business function. It is fundamentally driven by human interactions, our requirements, and the independent exchange of valuable goods and services.
Boiled down to its absolute core, the marketing process is really just the art of mutual exchange. It's kind of like matchmaking. You're balancing what the consumer desperately needs with what the firm actually produces. If a company can perfectly align consumer preferences and purchasing power with their actual product and price, well, they've successfully executed the marketing process.
Moving on to Section 2, Marketing versus Selling. Let's spot the difference.
The absolute starkest difference between the two is found right in their core objective. Selling just wants to convert goods into cash. It's entirely focused on moving the product and earning a profit by literally whatever means necessary. Marketing, on the other hand, totally flips the script. Marketing focuses entirely on earning a profit through customer satisfaction. The happiness of the buyer is the primary vehicle for revenue.
And, it's also about scope. The scope of marketing is massive. It's this long journey that starts way before a product even exists, through market research, and continues long after the purchase, with after-sales service. Selling, however, has a very limited scope. It literally just covers the final transfer of ownership from the seller to the consumer. Honestly, selling is just one small gear inside the massive machine of marketing.
All right, Section 3, the 5 ideologies. This is all about the evolution of business.
Historically, businesses actually moved through 5 specific steps. First up was the production concept, where firms just made things cheap and widely available. Think of the early days of the Model T Ford. Then came the product concept, shifting the focus to making the highest quality item, basically assuming customers naturally wanted the best. Third was the selling concept, which used aggressive promotion to just force product demand. Fourth was the marketing concept, shifting entirely to identifying and satisfying consumer needs. And finally, we have the modern social concept, which balances customer satisfaction with long-term societal welfare and environmental protection.
So the absolutely crucial takeaway here is this. For your exams, remember that in today's highly competitive business landscape, the 4th step, the marketing concept, is arguably the most important one to understand deeply. Why? Well, because the customer is placed directly in the center of all decisions. All policies are formulated by keeping consumer habits and desires right at the forefront, aiming for maximum satisfaction rather than just pure sales volume.
Let's jump into Section 4, the marketing mix. The core 4 Ps. The marketing mix is basically a group of constituent forces under the control of the firm that are used to promote customer satisfaction. Product, price, place, and promotion continuously cycle and interact, just constantly feeding into one another to achieve that ultimate business goal.
I really want to burn this number into your memory right now. Whenever you see the phrase marketing mix on your test paper, instantly anchor your brain to the number 4. There are exactly 4 internal forces a business can directly control to influence consumers.
And here are those 4 forces, widely known as the 4 Ps. Make sure you memorize these exact textbook definitions. Product is what satisfies the want, like say a great pair of Nike sneakers. Price is the value paid for that satisfaction. Place is the physical arrangement to get those sneakers to your local mall exactly when required. And promotion? That creates the attraction toward the product, converting potential customers into actual buyers.
Okay, Section 5, board exam mnemonic hacks. Let's make sure you ace your test. Your first memory hack is the simplest, but honestly, it's the most essential. Whenever a question asks about the components of the marketing mix, just write down the 4 Ps on your scratch paper: product, price, place, promotion. It instantly triggers your recall of the entire framework.
Now, examiners absolutely love to ask you to break down that fourth P, promotion, into its own subcategories. So when they ask you to describe the promotion mix, don't panic. Just remember the acronym APSP. Let's look at exactly what that stands for.
APSP stands for Advertisement, Personal Selling, Sales Promotion, and Publicity. Advertisement is paid media. Personal selling is a salesman directly clearing doubts. Sales promotion involves short-term incentives, kind of like a holiday discount. And publicity is unpaid, impersonal mass media. If you can structure your exam answer into a clear layout with the letter, component, and definition, it will pretty much guarantee you full marks from the grader.
Furthermore, if you get a specific long answer question on the P for personal selling, rattling off these exact textbook traits of a good salesman is a surefire way to boost your score. According to the curriculum, a good salesman must be smart, physically fit, highly efficient in communication, entirely honest, consistently polite, and importantly, enthusiastic and disciplined. Basically, it's someone you'd actually want to talk to at a party.
Okay, let's test this knowledge right now. Think about your favorite brand, maybe Apple, the company that makes the phone in your pocket. Based on what we've learned today, are they currently operating under the marketing concept, truly putting you, the customer, at the center? Or are they just using aggressive tactics under the selling concept? Applying these textbook definitions to reality is exactly how you achieve true mastery.
You now have the exact structures and definitions to absolutely ace Chapter 10. But before you go, I want to leave you with this to ponder. The next time you buy something you love, did you truly choose to buy it? Or did they just sell it to you? Think about it, trust the process, and I'll see you in the next explainer.